We've visited Malaysia numerous times in our life, but today we're excited to be exploring an area of Malaysian Borneo that we've never experienced before. For the next 72 hours, we're embarking on a self-drive road trip all the way from Brunei to Sarawak's capital city, Kuching. But we're not taking the Pan-Borneo highway. We're going to take the smaller coastal road so we can really get a feel for this Malaysian state. Not all those who wander are lost. J.R.R. Tolkien. Good morning. Welcome back to Brunei, to the city of Seri Begawan. Today is the day we're leaving Brunei. We're about to load up the car and head over the border back into Sarawak and head to the city of Miri. So we better go and check out. That way. We've stayed in so many different places. Every time I come out of the room now, I'm not sure which way to go.
Hello.
Right there. Wheels on bags are good. Another hot day. The weather today is hot.
It feels a lot more humid this morning.
It's a little bit cloudy. The sun's trying to come out. There's Kit. It's always a good sign to see the east parts here when we get to him. Right. Let's head to Miri. Should take about 2.5 hours and another border crossing, so we'll see how that goes. It's been a great little pit stop here for a couple of nights as we pass through on our way to Sarawak. It's a very interesting little country. As a capital city, there is definitely a lot of greenery and a lot of trees. And not so many high buildings. There's no big skyscrapers that I've seen.
No.
Taking the highway now. There's only one road, I believe, I'm looking at the map, that goes across into southern Sarawak. So if you watched the last episode when we arrived in Brunei, you'll hear that we had to fill up in Sarawak before we crossed the border, because you're not really allowed, I think you're allowed to fill up at certain petrol stations here in Brunei, but they won't let you just normally fill up, and that's because it's heavily subsidized. But we just passed a petrol station and diesel was 31 cents a litre. Can you imagine if it was like that back home? So I'm actually just processing that price. And that actually means that oil, diesel, petrol is cheaper than water if you buy a bottle of water here.
How much was the water?
Like $1 a bottle.
$1 a bottle.
That's crazy. Okay, so we've got a few kilometers until the border, and then we'll be back in Sarawak. Fingers crossed the border crossing goes smoothly. As we always say, anything could happen and we never know what it's going to be like. And today is actually Saturday, so we might get stuck there for a little bit. It might be busier than normal.
Hello.
Hi.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you. That's a good tip. Make it brighter. And my screen was on low energy. It's a bit like me today.
I don't have enough coffee, Marianne.
I'm squeezing through these buildings.
It's quite tight.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye. Right. Let's go on in there.
It's that aircon unit.
Mind your side. It's very tight. Oh!
These are the tight cornered ones.
A nice angle now. Oh, that's quite quick.
See, this way I've got a big double lane to get round on. Oh, whoopsie.
Hi.
Hi.
Terima kasih.
Thank you. Malaysia vehicles. I can go in Malaysia vehicles.
You can. You can.
I can go in Malaysia vehicles.
Oh, you can. Ah, there you go.
We love kit. We love kit.
Yeah, the crossings definitely much easier when you got a local vehicle. Normally we'd have to show the carnet, and it would add probably half an hour at least onto the crossing there, and I would have had to join the queue for the foreign vehicle. So it's nice. That's a good thing. Okay, we've just pulled off the main road because we think there might be a little eatery here, so we can get a Scooby snack. Wow, that's hot. Whew. Let's get into the shade. That's proper midday sun, that is. Yeah, this place looks busy.
That is like a giant nettle.
It does look like a giant stinging nettle from back home. Hi, how are you?
Can I have nasi goreng?
Nasi goreng ayam.
No chili, no spicy.
No chili, okay.
Thank you.
This one, you got chasu.
Chasu,
Is it?
only pork.
Pork, yeah.
Yeah.
Pork. Noodles?
Not
Ada or is it nasi? Yeah, like this, okay?
okay.
So we've got a bit of fried rice, some noodles with a little bit of pork, and then we got some little bit of chili and soy. Scooby snack. Oh, that'll keep us going for the rest of the afternoon. Right, let's head into Miri now. Find our accommodation for the night. Ugh. There you go, welcome to the town of Miri.
How pretty is this with the tree-lined roads, though?
Oh,
That is
it's
really
lovely.
pretty.
Really, it's got a nice feel so far.
I think it's so green because they've had recent flooding, so the grass is looking very lush.
It is. This isn't how I imagined Miri to look like. The buildings are bigger, and it feels a lot more modern than I expected. Miri Times Square, that's where we're staying there, look.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's the car park.
Oh, there's a height restriction on that.
Oh, you're not going to hit that, that's way high. You can't reach.
I can't reach. No, not a chance in hell. Oh my good lord. I was like going to the gym.
Park near the Harvey Norman, front of the Shell building. Turn left, it's two-way.
You've arrived at your destination.
Beautifully done, my sweetness.
Obviously, that's another reason you married me.
This is a very, very modern city. So much more modern than I expected.
Way more modern.
Okay.
I don't know, for some reason I had a picture in my head that Sarawak was more green and natural, and
It's gonna be.
it's gonna be, isn't it? Outside
Oh yeah.
the city.
Oh yeah, yeah.
2-17. This is so exciting. Do you not get excited when we go to
Well,
all
you
these
never know
different
what you're
houses?
gonna find, do you? Oh, this is nice.
In this way.
Let's have a look, see what we got. Whoa. It's huge. I've got a kitchen, chair, a very comfy looking sofa, a bed, but that's not our bed. This is our little bedroom here. And a bathroom. Oh, it's perfect.
That is perfect.
We've got everything we need. Good evening.
It's our favourite time of the day.
We got settled into the flat, had a shower, and now we're heading out for some food. And we've looked online. There's a central market very near to here that looks like they've got loads of delicious, yummy Malaysian food. So let's go and see what we can find. Yeah, the area around here is super modern. So we're going to try and get out of the modern and go and find the traditional. We prefer a bit of local food. Chinese New Year was actually a while ago now, but they've still got all these decorative fish hanging in the sky and lanterns. I'm assuming that's from Chinese New Year and they've just left them up.
I think all lights and decorations for every festival should be left up all the time. It's like after Christmas when you take all the decks down, suddenly the house looks really empty.
Leave the lights up all year
Leave
round.
the lights up.
Why not? So I think, see, look, we're outside the modern area already, and I think the central market should just be somewhere over here. Looks very quiet. It might be closed today. Oh, there's a few places. Not really. But everybody's having a beer.
He's just drinking.
Okay, well let's sit and have a beer then. Terima kasih.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, terima kasih. Yeah, we met a guy who actually follows us. And randomly we said, oh, there's no food. And he said, oh, there's one stand open at the end. But actually, it looks pretty good, to be fair.
Oh god, that's so good.
Is it? Yeah. These sort of places are the best places to eat. I always eat in these sort of hawker centre style places. It's kway teow, so it's like the flat noodles with a bit of chicken inside. Really tasty. Ian invited us to join him and his friends. Ian's just bought us a beer.
Cheers, mate. Cheers.
Cheers. He actually followed our travels around the world.
The food was really delicious, and it's the perfect food to go with beer.
Oh yeah, it's good. It's good beer
perfect.
food. The char kway teow. Bagus.
This from the father-in-law.
This one is the locals drink this a lot, huh?
Yes, cheap.
It's cheap, but it's from Vietnam, no?
Yeah, I know. 14 is 11 ringgit.
But thank you for buying us a beer
Yeah.
and welcoming us to Malaysia.
Yeah. No, Miri. Market.
Miri. Welcome to Miri.
Market.
Welcome to the market. Open air market. Yay!
Market.
These are the moments I love. Our first night in Miri, and here we are laughing with the group of locals we've just met. I have a feeling this road trip in Sarawak is going to be another that we'll remember forever.
What a fantastic night, meeting lovely people. See, everybody you meet is just so darn lovely. Good morning.
Morning.
Our flying visit to Miri has come to an end. So we've been online, we found a little restaurant in one of the back streets for a bit of breakfast. Probably a roti or a curry or something like that. But we're gonna just refuel ourselves before we get the map out, show you the plan for the day and hit the road. So yeah, this area around Times Square here in Miri is super modern. But lots of restaurants, lots of cafes, but we thought we'd try and find something a little bit more traditional, a bit more rustic, rather than a croissant and a latte. There's Kit. Still there, always a good sign when you come out in the morning. I think we should be able to cut through this hedge. Saves us walking all the way around the block. There we go. We're in the back streets now. Local repair shop. Summer Peggy.
Coffee.
Coffee. Oh, a lot of coffee. That'll make you strong. Peggy. Oh wow. That looks nice. Right, what are we having?
I'm a creature of habit, so I know exactly what I'm having.
Okay, I've spotted something on the menu I haven't had before, which is a chicken murtabak, or murtabak ayam as it's called here. So I've ordered one of those just to see what it tastes like, and a couple of roti as well. So here you go, this is something I don't normally eat, murtabak, which looks like a fried roti with chicken and onions inside. And then we've got the normal rotis. So I'm just curious to try this. Yeah, it's quite crispy. That's lovely. That's like a slightly greasy griddled bread with lots of onion and chicken. There's loads of flavour in that. That's really, really good. So after that lovely breakfast, and I'm really quite full, we're going to find a pharmacy, grab some more mozzie repellent just to keep us going because we're nearly out. And you can never have enough mozzie repellent over here because there's loads of mozzies. And they love me. I've got very sweet blood for some reason.
Like me.
No.
They love you though.
They always get me for some reason. Okay, I'm armed. Okay, we're all packed up, but before we leave, we're going to get the map out and show you the plan. Okay, so this is the route that we've done around Borneo, around Sabah, Brunei, and down to Miri. We've actually done quite a lot, it looks like, when you look at it on the map. But we're actually in Miri now, and the plan over the next couple of days is we're going to drive down the coastal road. Tonight we'll sleep somewhere along this coast, not sure where yet. And then tomorrow we'll carry on driving. There's a couple of ferries we get over these rivers, and we'll end up somewhere around Cebu. And then the next day we'll finish the trip south by driving along and ending up in Kuching, down here right in the south of Sarawak. Okay, so the journey today is about 5 hours along the coast, and then we'll find somewhere to park up. A nice smile from the guy next door. Okay, left, Marianne, left. So this huge Chinese temple there is the Tua Pek Kong Temple. Apparently it's the oldest temple here in Miri. Pretty impressive, isn't it? It's a very well maintained area. All the plants in the middle of the road are all like trimmed like topiary back home. Like you get your box bushes. See that? It's lovely.
Yeah, it's very manicured, isn't it?
Some seriously big houses down there. So when we were talking to the guys having a beer last night, we told them that we were thinking of going to places like Barrio and how is the road there. And Barrio is one of the very remote villages inland on the border with Kalimantan, the Indonesian part of Borneo. And they said, oh no, the road, don't go on your own, the road's very bad, you need to go in a convoy. And he showed me some pictures or little videos of the road, and because of all the rain, It is literally, there's cars literally like 3 foot deep in mud.
Yeah, they're swimming, they're not actually driving.
Yeah, really, really bad. And it's not our car, as you know. Susie very kindly loaned it to us. So it's a shame, but I don't think this time we're going to be able to go to Barrio. But we do have a plan to go to some villages inland, but just not quite as hardcore to get to. So we're just running parallel to the sea there. That's the South China Sea that we're running along. And
Not
most
often
of
you get to say that, is it?
no, just driving along the South China Sea. But the drive pretty well all the way down to Kuching will be following the coastline and hopefully get some nice views over the sea. So it's interesting, the speed signs say 80 kilometers per hour advisory. So I'm wondering, does that mean you can drive as fast as you want, but they suggest 80?
Or they're advising you that it is an 80.
Yeah.
That's what I'm taking it as.
I'm telling you, I'm advising
I'm
you.
advising you.
Rather than
it's
giving you
80.
advice.
Yeah.
Looking at the view now, the scenery's turned to palm oil plantations, and there's little rivers, little ditches all the way down the sides of the road. And you see lots of warning crocodile signs. You wouldn't expect crocodiles to be like in the smaller rivers, you'd expect them to be in the big rivers, but yeah, they've got them in the palm plantations as well. Okay, so now we're just arriving into the town of Bintulu. Haven't passed any delicious looking eateries yet.
Any eateries at all?
Not yet, but I'm sure we will. We just spotted a little estate of shops, a collection of shops. So yeah, I think if we park somewhere,
There's a Milo sign there.
let's just park up and then we'll see. Right, I reckon that looks like a restaurant.
I need a restaurant and a loo.
You got different stands, you got chicken rice there, you got a buffet there. I think I fancy chicken rice actually. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Lovely, look. Chicken rice. And chili sauce, that's perfect. So this is one of my favorite lunches. Oh, and we get soup. Thank you very much. Chicken soup. Oh yeah. Chicken in a nice rich sauce. And some chili. Oh, absolutely my favourite lunch. That's definitely one of my favourite lunches.
Yeah, ditto.
Bon appetit.
Bon appetit, baby.
Well, I've got to be honest, that was a lovely lunch. Right up my street. We've been online whilst we've been having lunch. We found a place that looks quite interesting to stay a couple of hours further. So that means we'll get there, should get there before it gets dark, about 4 or 5 o'clock maybe. Right, let's carry on the drive. all the way down the road, you see these long houses. They're like communal houses, very long houses. They're almost like a row of terrace houses back in the UK, but it's a long wooden house with different families and people living in each room. I've only ever seen them here so far in Sarawak.
Yeah, I didn't see them in Sabah.
They look like trees, but they're actually telegraph poles covered in vines. like these. It's like a tree-lined street. That's a beautiful little village. It's that time of day, the heavens have opened. There's one of the ones down here. Oh, right. Down there. So oh, cafe. That one?
Is it this one?
Let's just go. If we park here, then we can.
Oh, this is very cool.
Oh, the beach. You got the beach there as well. Hello. This way, is it?
It's that way. Thank you.
Oh, here you go.
Oh, look, there's chickens, kittens and
You've got chickens walking around. Oh, this is nice. Look, you got the beach as well.
We booked a room.
Hi. Chicken. Oh, that
Is
one.
it this one?
Sorry, bahasa sikit-sikit only.
Sorry, tak faham.
English sikit-sikit. Okay, so this is our little room here. Room number 5. Let's give you a little show inside. Here you go. This is our little room. Kettle there. Nice double bed. Little couple of free water. Loo roll. Aircon unit. And a little sink and toilet. It's perfect. Marianne's found a cat already. The cat lady. I want to go and have a look at the beach. I want to go see the beach. Oh, the tide's out. But it's nice to be near the sea anyway, isn't it? A lot of rubbish on the beach. That's one of the problems with the oceans. It washes up lots of rubbish.
Whilst we sat and had a coffee, the owner returned from town.
Sorry, I've been adopted by your kitten. Lovely to meet you. Lovely to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. It's very nice.
You have a beautiful place.
That's why I'm staying here. That's my house.
Nice.
Oh, this is your house?
That's my house.
What a lovely warm welcome. It's gonna be a good stay.
Nice.
Where do you want to sit? You want to sit inside or outside?
I love this table.
We sit
Have
outside.
you ever seen such a beautiful wooden table?
Lovely.
Udang. What's udang?
Is it like moo?
Itu sapi. Udang.
Udang.
Udang. Is it like beef?
Oh, beef.
Beef daging.
Oh, dagging.
Udang brown.
It is shrimp. It's like little shrimp in the sea.
Ah.
Like little shrimp.
udang, ah.
Yeah, udang. It's a shrimp.
It's a shrimp.
It's a shrimp.
It's a shrimp.
Udang, shrimp.
I am goreng. Goreng.
Yeah.
Goreng is fried.
Yes.
Fried.
Yes. What have you got that's
What's good? I am.
Ayam
I
geprek.
am.
I am what?
Ayam geprek.
One of these. Sambal?
Chicken geprek. Chicken
Geprek.
sambal geprek.
This one.
What
It's
is
good.
it?
This one is good.
Sambal
Sambal.
is chili.
He loves it. He
I
loves
like
it.
Like
Okay.
Boleh, boleh.
Satu, that one.
I am Sambal.
I am gurang sambal geprek.
Marianne got a deep fried mixed something. Not very local, Marianne. You got chips and fried
got
chicken
chips.
pieces.
And mushrooms. That is not what I was expecting. Those are mushrooms. Look at that, that's amazing. That is a
That's
local
like the
mushroom.
straw mushrooms.
Local mushroom, hence a local dish.
So I got fried chicken with sambal and rice.
I feel like I got a better deal.
You definitely got more, Marianne.
I've got a bigger plate.
I love how they serve it on a banana leaf. But I want to just try this sambal. It looks very spicy. That's lovely. It's hot. It's very hot. But it's good. It's good. Just got to put a little bit on. Good morning. What a night's sleep. We've realised that most of the beds here in Borneo are actually pretty firm, and we're used to a softer bed back home and intruded. So
It's good for your back, they say.
apparently it's good for your back, but I might need to move a little bit this morning. Looks like it rained in the night.
It's my kitten. Hello. Hello. Did you miss me? Did you want to come in for cuddles? Did you want to
Marianne's
come in for
new
cuddles?
friend. No, Marianne, you can't take the cat with you.
But it would fit so perfectly in the car. No one would notice.
Can I take your cat?
Well, that's super nice. The owner and his wife have just offered to go and have breakfast in their local place. So we're going to jump into Kit and follow them into town to get a little bit of breakfast before we go. Be interesting to see what they have for breakfast. Is it roti? Follow that car, Marianne. Follow that car. Okay, we're just coming into the town. I love all these houses. Traditional style houses.
I love that there's so many trees like lining the roads. It's just lovely. They're all mossy.
It's very green.
It is.
Got an old chimney there, look.
Oh yeah.
And,
Oh, that's fine. This looks like a motorcycle.
there. Good morning. So this is where I made a rookie mistake. You see, we recently started using wireless Bluetooth microphones when driving to improve the audio, but I forgot to turn them off and just put them in my bag. The problem is now they're still connected to the camera and recording from inside the bag, so you won't be able to hear the audio. Whoops. So let me tell you what happened. We followed Aziz, Maimon and their grandson to their local breakfast spot. I love these really local traditional eateries. I shouldn't think they get too many Western tourists here. The tables are laid out with a selection of local foods already on them. I wonder what's inside these little packets. As Marianne doesn't eat fish or chili, she looked very happy when a plate of banana fritters arrived. Maimon opened up one of the packets, which was fermented rice wrapped in a leaf. Marianne gave it a go. Nope, I don't think she likes that one. Okay, it's my turn. Oh, that's nice. It tastes sweet, a bit like a rice pudding. We were introduced to one of their friends, who is a local fisherman. Okay, let's try a banana. They taste as good as they look. Then inside this banana leaf is nasi lemak, a very traditional dish. Rice served with a spicy sambal, ikan bilis, which is small, whole, salty fish, an egg, and peanuts. Let's give it a try. That's nice. Hot, spicy rice with a salty, fishy hit. This dish is like a thick pancake filled with a sweet peanut mixture, a bit like peanut butter.
Thanks a lot.
Okay, guys, thank you very much.
Yes.
It was an absolute pleasure. Thank you for inviting us.
Thank you for staying with us at PBCC.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome.
We are
And-
definitely coming back.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Thank you.
What a nice experience that was. That's a good way to start the day, isn't it?
I love meeting such fabulous people, but I do genuinely feel sad when we go.
Ah.
Oh, she's lovely.
Right.
What a
Now we got
lovely
the-
experience.
Lovely.
Guys.
And then now we got the nice long scenic route, hopefully, to Cebu, where we're going to be staying tonight. So yeah, the town of Muka has been a lovely little pit stop. And the sun is starting to come out. It's actually warmed up quite a lot now. It's, I don't know where the time's gone. It's nearly 11 o'clock. We've had so much fun this morning. We had a long breakfast chat.
We did. The best kind of chats are over food with friends.
Exactly. So yeah, keep going down straight over the bridge in front of you
Yeah.
and then turn right. Yeah, this was a great little pit stop for breakfast. A real local place. You go right next to the little market there. Little hive of activity, and then you've got the fish market next door. And then they're all waving. And then look, you got the barbecues going. I just love the streets here lined with these palm trees. It's got that real Californian vibe.
I just thought that. I felt like I was driving down some kind of
In
Californian boulevard.
There you go. You don't want to go swimming in the river here. Beware of the crocs. Eek! There's a buffalo by the side of the road. We're nearly coming into the village of Kampung Sekarang Igan, which, looking at the map, I think that there's going to be a ferry to cross the river that we're going to have to get in a couple of kilometers. Ferry Butang Igan. I think that sounds like a ferry.
There are so many words that are very similar, aren't there?
Yeah.
It's like sekolah, which is the school.
Here you go. This looks like the ferry. Oh, it's a big ferry. Look, they're taking trucks. I expected a very small little ferry.
There's a lot of waving.
There's
overhead.
waving. What does that mean?
Not sure.
Is he waving you on? Oh yeah, follow the car. There you go, little ferry. Oh, it's a big river. A lot bigger than I expected it to be. Oh, they're actually building a bridge there, look.
Oh, they're putting one big truck at a time.
Oh yeah. And they're splitting the cars left and right. It's a bit tight, Marianne, with the bull bars. Okay. Berapa ringgit?
Mari.
RM1.
Satu.
Satu.
Terima kasih, my friend.
Terima kasih.
RM1. Bargain. Like 20p for the ferry ride. Oh, we're off. Little mangroves there, look. Little houses above the river. And then we're going somewhere over there. And that's it, we're off.
Thank you.
That was a nice little ride over.
I love the clearance on this car.
You don't have to worry about scraping with this car.
No.
Okay, so we've just pulled off the road because I saw on Google Maps that there is actually an old longhouse down here. It's very bouncy.
There's great suspension on this car.
Okay, so we've come into a little campon here, which is a village, and is it one way?
I don't.
No, it's not. So it's very colourful.
Not sure how everyone gets across.
Oh, he's letting.
Oh, he's letting me go. It's lovely. Oh, he's going to his house.
So if you go down to the end, oh, this is lovely.
This is a beautiful village, isn't it? Such a great idea, though, isn't it, to paint everything bright colours?
Makes it all feel a bit happier, doesn't it, when it's all bright?
There's a school here.
That's the little school. Okay, follow it round and then turn to the right. There's a longhouse in front of you. We can just go and have a look. See what a longhouse looks like up close.
I just love it. This village is so cool.
It's very cool. Look at these houses.
And if it's stilted, well, you can see mud underneath. So when they've just had all these floods and these lots and lots of rains, it's saved their houses.
That's the longhouse.
And there's a historical board on the front.
This is a very old longhouse. Look. So the sign here is all in Malay, but what it's saying is that this is the only remaining longhouse in Sarawak for the Melanau people, and it was built in 1888. It's been here since, and look at this, a very old structure. I don't think you can go up and into it because the floor looks very old up there.
And it says it's 210 foot long and 40 feet wide.
Hi, how are you? Hi. Hi. Everybody that comes past is giving us a big wave and a smile and saying welcome. Lovely. I love driving through these little villages. So we've actually come across a road closure. Oh, there's a car behind you now.
I'm not sure what to do.
This one, Cebu. No.
Add
Is
it.
that him? He's going. The bridge closed. Follow you. Okay.
Follow him.
Okay.
So the road looks closed, and we need to get a bridge over the next river. So the guys just really kindly just said, "Follow me." So we'll see.
The best adventure is following random strangers who
Random
end up
strangers.
being the best helpful people ever.
There you go. So we're following this car. We have no idea where. I think we're going to have to go down through Darrow town and then get to the bridge the other way, maybe. If not, we're kind of water stuck and we have to go all the way back. But I think it should be okay.
Watch this space.
Watch this
Watch
space.
this space.
It's a long way to go back to over the ferry again and back that way.
We always meet the most amazing people. How nice is it for a complete stranger to offer to show us the way?
Okay, so I'm pretty sure if we turn right here, yeah, they're going right. They're going to go through the town of Darrow. It's a little backtrack, but not far.
I love people.
That's so nice of them, isn't it?
I just love people.
They're just like, follow me. That's because they didn't speak any English and we don't really speak enough Malay to understand that. Okay, go. Yeah. Not even waiting for us though. We're not going through the town, we're taking a shortcut.
love shortcuts.
I hope that they're actually going this way because they're literally taking us to the bridge. It should be just around the corner. There's the bridge. Oh yeah, that's the road we should have been coming down here.
Ah.
So it is completely closed.
Oh wow, look at the size of that
It's
bridge.
a big bridge.
Thank you.
Oh, they're pulling over.
Stopping.
Thank them. Terima kasih. Thank you very much. Okay, my friend. Thank you. Jumpa lagi.
Jumpa lagi. Oh, what amazing guys.
What great guys. They
took us
come
all
over the bridge
way.
to say, follow the truck. What an amazing guy.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Is real kindness of strangers. They've come all this way even though they didn't need to. Oh wow.
I guess most people would just point the directions, but how many would actually take the time to go out of their way to show you? What a legend.
Here goes another ferry. I think we got good timing again. It looks like the ferry's just arrived.
Hiya.
Hello, berapa ringgit?
Berapa
Satu.
Satu.
Terima kasih.
Terima kasih. Terima kasih.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay,
Bye.
we're down onto another ferry. Oh, this flowing very fast, this river. Look at
Oh my
that.
goodness. Are you getting flashbacks from Alaska?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Beautiful.
Woo!
Good job. It was a bit of a squeeze, wasn't it?
It was.
Okay, that's it. I think that's the last ferry. And now we've got an hour and a half drive to Cebu, which will be our stopping point for tonight. Okay, welcome to Cebu. The sun is just going down and oh, it's a lovely evening. There we go. Grand Wonderful Hotel. Question is there any parking?
It looks a bit full. Oh, that's lucky. Perfect timing.
Okay, let's get checked in. Hi, how are you? Check in, please.
What number are we?
2103. Oh, that's it.
Here.
There you go, 2103.
There you go.
There we go.
Nice.
Nice. Oh, we've fallen out again, but there you go. So we got 2 beds, kettle for coffee in the morning, and a nice shower. Oh, that's great. Okay, we'll see you in a bit. Good morning. This morning we've got a 5.5 hour drive down to Kuching, the main city here in Sarawak. So I'll just get the map out. I'll just show you where we are and where we're going. Okay, this is where we are now, Cebu, and the plan today is we're going to be driving all the way down here, round, and then to the city of Kuching. We're going to hit the road.
I think we should. I have a newfound respect for lorry drivers and people whose jobs are driving.
Marianne, your job is driving.
Oh yeah.
We did end up bringing the big bag. Marianne loves this bag, but she says she can get down the stairs because it's got protection on the back. Good job, love. I think you might have woken up the whole hotel, but it's a good job.
Fortunately, it's not that early.
I did, for those of you watching, I did offer to her to give a hand, and she's like, "Don't worry, I got this."
I'm an empowered woman.
We'll get the bags in the car, and then we'll be able to. Oh yeah, we'll be able to get coffee.
Why have we got such a big bag? It's because everything we own is in this bag. Everything.
It's a joint bag.
It's a joint bag.
We just decided actually it was easier wheeling it than carrying the backpack. Satu panas, satu ice.
Yes.
Terima kasih. This is a great size coffee. This is like a pint of coffee for breakfast.
This is how coffee should be served in the morning. Cheers.
Cheers.
Terima kasih.
There you go. That's a bit of a different breakfast. We got some fried noodles for breakfast. Marianne's on the phone to Aunt Julia. Good morning, Aunt Julia. How you doing?
Julia doesn't do noodles.
Okay, we're set up for the day. Caffeined and fed. So yeah, better start the long drive to Kuching. Yeah, it's been a good little pit stop actually, to be fair. I might end up stopping here again on the way back up. Nice big houses in this neighbourhood, haven't they?
It is.
We're in the posh end of town, Marianne.
Yeah, Cebu. It's got it all going on.
These are our favourite trees because they look like giant bonsais, or like the trees you get in the plains of Africa. It's only been a flying visit here to Cebu, but one thing we've noticed, there's definitely a very big Chinese influence here. There's lots of Chinese restaurants and Chinese businesses, and most of the people we've met have been Chinese origin. There you go, we're back on the highway. This is the Pan Borneo Highway, which runs all the way from Kuching up to Kota Kinabalu. This is a new modern part, 2 lanes, dual carriageway, beautiful paving, and will give us a nice smooth section of the trip. There's an advantage to being on the highway. Marianne's just discovered the cruise control.
Who knew? Cruise control. My feet are doing nothing at all.
So cool. So what happens, you set the cruise control, and as you get closer to a vehicle in front of you, it actually brakes for you and slows you down to the right speed to stop you hitting it.
Yeah, it mirrors the speed of the vehicle in front of you, which is really odd. So I'm doing 89, and now it's going to drop back. Here we go. I can feel the engine thinking about braking. 86,
That's it.
85, 84. It's mirroring the vehicle.
And then if you pull out,
And
does
there's
it
a car
speed up?
coming. There's a car coming. So now I'm going to pull out.
and it's doing it all on its own.
On its own. My feet are nowhere near the pedals.
I love it.
How absolutely bizarre is that?
Kit, you're a night rider legend. Starting to get a little bit hilly in the distance. The hills there on the right are so tall that they're actually in the clouds. I think the road goes round it.
Can you imagine how wild Borneo was before we put in roads?
Would have been very wild.
Before all these roads and houses were built.
Okay, we're just arriving into the outskirts of Kuching. Had a nice smooth drive down here. The sun has come out to welcome us. We have about 20 minutes to the hotel that we're staying in. You need to keep to the right here, Marianne. Pusat Bandaraya.
This highway is incredible, isn't it? It's just been so smooth.
We're actually going past. This is the airport here, I think. Looking at Google Maps. So yeah, Kuching is got an airport. Is another big place that people fly into when they come and visit Borneo. And it's our first time ever.
No, I can't believe we haven't been here before.
Right, turn right here, and then 800 meters, we're going to be there. This is the neighborhood.
Home sweet home.
And then we got 400 meters.
So it's
Not this one, it's the next one.
The next one.
I think it's this building here. To go around here, I think it's where that canopy is. Oh, there's parking at the front. That's fabulous.
Look at that.
The boutique, the home boutique hotel.
That is where we're staying.
There you
Oh,
go.
it is here.
Yeah, one of them.
We can park right in front of the hotel.
Oh. I'm not sure my legs work after a drive that long. Oh, that's stiff. Definitely getting old. Oh. So you may be wondering why we chose this hotel. Well, first of all, it's pretty well centre in the town. Second of all, we always go for car parking first with Kit. And the third thing is we always make sure that it's got fast internet, because normally when every week we've got to do a bit of work and upload the video for you guys. So apparently this hotel has fast internet. It's 3 in the afternoon, so hopefully our room should be ready.
Love these fancy hotels at a nice budget price.
Exactly.
Hello.
Hi.
We have a booking for the name is Fisher.
Hopefully it's got a desk. Yes. Beautiful. This is exactly what we need.
Oh, this is lovely.
Double bed, desk, TV, kettle to keep me plied with coffee when I'm editing. Lovely looking shower and bathroom. This is really nice.
This is very fancy. I like fancy.
Oh, there's even a safe. Oh, we got extra pillows.
Love it.
In the evening, we headed out for a beer. What a fantastic road trip, and made all the more special by the amazing people we met along the way. Click subscribe and join us next week as we explore the city and dive headfirst into Sarawak's diverse culture.